The cheat meal. I get so many questions about what is a cheat meal? How do I do a cheat meal? How do I perform it? So what I'm gonna give you right here in this quick video is the parameter, the 5 things you need to know about a cheat meal. First thing we're gonna do is tell you if you qualify for a cheat meal. It's very important to qualify for the cheat meal. So let's write here, cheat meal. This is the whole parameter, and do you qualify? So yes or no on the qualifications. The first thing that you need to understand is if you're not 90% on a meal plan, you do not qualify, okay? So if you're not at least following a meal plan to 90%, you don't qualify. See, most people fall into the category of being on a forever cheat, where their diet is all over the place and they eat like one healthy meal a day. That's a bad thing. You have to be on a meal plan. Otherwise, you're just on a permanent cheat meal. So the first thing is, do you qualify? In order to fit the qualifications, I want you to understand something. You're either gonna have 1 to 2 cheat meals per week. You're gonna decide this on fast metabolism or slow metabolism. If you have a very fast metabolism, like myself, you're gonna go ahead and have 2 cheat meals per week to make sure your muscle gaining stays on par and your fat loss stays on par. If you have a slow metabolism, you're still going to have 1 cheat meal. One big thing I see is people not having any cheat meals. That's a very bad thing. You still want to have 1 cheat meal to keep your body guessing, restore your metabolism. It's a very good thing for your body. Now, so that's the qualifications. You should most likely be having 1 as long as you're 90% on a meal plan. Here is the parameter for your cheat meal. The first rule of the cheat meal is, it's a cheat meal, not a cheat day. Something that we see constantly. Someone takes a full day and splurges and binges. That's not how we're gonna do it. This is a cheat meal, not a day. 2 is to keep it on a big muscle group. There are 2 big muscle groups that we're gonna hit. And these muscle groups, they spike our metabolism, they take a lot of our energy, a lot of our mental fortitude, physical fortitude. These 2 days are leg day and back day. My handwriting is abysmal, but you get the point. You're gonna wanna keep the cheat meal on leg day or back day. One thing to keep in mind here, let's say it doesn't fall on your leg day or back day, that's not the end of the world as long as you're putting in your training, as long as you're keeping up with your fitness plan. But this is optimal to keep it on leg day or back day. Third element, you're going to eat protein first. You got your cheat meal set up. You're always going to keep high protein in a cheat meal. One of my favorite cheat meals, my absolute favorite, is hibachi. So that has a lot of chicken and beef. Protein fills you up. So as you're eating your protein, you're not gonna wanna splurge on all of those extra carbs, all those extra candies, the pies, everything like that, okay? Number 4, this is important. I did say protein fills you up and satiating, but don't cheat the cheat meal. So many people are on 90%, they're on 100%, and they're skipping that cheat meal thinking that it's gonna hurt them. Absolutely not. Remember, we need this to reset. So don't go into your cheat meal with that air of guilt, not getting what you want. You should be able to get whatever you want. Remember, you're gonna follow the rule of eating protein first. So you're still gonna eat a high protein cheat meal. This is a great meal. Side note, your cheat meal is in addition to your fitness plan. So if your fitness plan calls for 5 meals, the cheat meal is gonna be your 6th meal. You're gonna stay completely on that fitness plan. And the final rule, this is my favorite rule. This is social setting. Running out of board space here. Social setting. It's very important that when you do have your cheat meal, you want to remember that as a fitness person, as a person that's always in the gym, as a person that's staying on discipline, you've earned this. Have this meal with your friends. Take the time. Give that cheat meal, make it an hour and a half. Go out, have an incredible evening. It's very important that you enjoy yourself, have the social aspects. And these are the 5 parameters for a cheat meal. You follow these, you can't go wrong. The biggest thing that I want you to take away from this, make sure you're on a fitness plan. If you're not on one yet, I'm happy to roll with you. I'm happy to build your full 12-week. Stick to these 5 parameters and you'll be good to go. I'll catch you in the next vid. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, sharing. Let me know what your favorite cheat meal is. Thanks for following RE Fitness.